Okay, guys, we're here today with Garry Tonon. Huge honor for me. 3 weeks after your latest match, Garry. Man, that was such a great match to watch.
Thank
I
you,
think
man.
you proved on that match that you have Shin and you have heart, which
That's
is
right. There you
two
go.
very important ingredients for MMA. But anyways, and the guy was undefeated. I heard that it was one of the toughest guys on Khabib's camp. So.
Right.
Yeah, that's such an important win. But anyways, guys, Gary's treating an entire instruction all about how to take the back. And I think that's something that you did a lot on your grappling career, and you're still using a lot on MMA,
sure.
right? And he's gonna show us here one of his favorite moves that's very interesting. He goes to the person back, but instead of using like chest to back, you use chest to hip.
Something like that.
Yeah. But anyway, super excited to learn again.
Yeah, awesome. So this move, something I hit, I think there's live footage of me hitting this in like a 5 grappling tournament years ago in a black belt division. I don't remember exactly who I was competing against or anything like that. I just remember I did do this move, or at least some variation. So basically what we're going to look to do is go to cross body ride from the standing position. So I get into situations where I get rear body lock on my training partner, okay? And most of the time what we do from here is we put people's hands to the mat, we kind of break them down progressively from this position. But instead, right now, I'm going to go straight for my training partner's back through the use of his legs, okay? So I'm going to start stepping around the corner, and most of the time, this is something that's not too much of a concern to my training partner, all right? But I'm going to start by placing one foot in as a hook. Now, usually, if I were to just try to jump on Bernardo's back here, it's pretty easy for him to defend. He's got both hands ready. So when I go to try to place the far hook in, my training partner can just swat it away. I'm not even going to try to jump on his back right now. I'm going to look like a little kid, okay? But, but you guys get the idea. This hand is ready to just block that hook, okay? So instead of trying to place that second hook in, I start with the first hook, and then I start facing the other direction on my training partner. So we're just going to turn side on now, okay? As I start facing the other direction, he has 2 choices. He can continue to stay upright. So if he tries to like kind of posture from here, I'm going to go one direction. And if he puts his hands on the mat, go ahead, I'm going to go a different direction. Well, I'm going to go the same direction, but I'm going to change the movement a little bit, okay? So when my training partner goes upright, go ahead. What I'm going to do, it looks a little bit like an Uchimata action. I'm going to kick this leg back as he postures up. I'm going to reach out towards the mat, okay, for balance. And I'm going to look to roll over this shoulder, like so. And from here, I climb the arms, the head, and eventually take the back.
Man,
okay?
that's awesome. And the fact that I'm much heavier than you looks like even better.
Right. Well, in an ideal situation, I use this with the momentum of him trying to posture up, right? One of the things that he'll probably be looking to do when he feels this is he feels this position and he's going to look to posture. And a lot of times people try to look to like get behind me from here, right? That sort of thing, right? When he goes to try to do these things, okay, that's when I start sending him that direction, okay? Sort of playing off his momentum, which is why even though he's heavier than me, I can pull this off, okay? If he had planted himself forward, I wouldn't be able to do this because he's much bigger than me. So if the moment I go into this position, he puts his hands down towards the mat, now there's no way I'm gonna kick him in this direction, right? So instead, what I do is I sink my hips underneath my training partner. So instead of just having a little bit of body weight, I get my full body weight underneath this guy. Now here's the trick with this move. If you keep your chest behind your training partner's butt, you end up with your training partner landing directly on top of you. So what you ideally want to do is get loose on your training partner, maintain your base, Bernardo, maintain your base, don't fall down, all right? And you're going to slide completely underneath towards your training partner's knees, okay? Now from here, I don't take the full weight of my training partner as I fall directly on top of my chest, okay? Let's look at this again. So when you get in this position, I go in like I want to take my training partner backwards. He starts leaning forward, okay? And I do as best of a job as I can to slide completely underneath my training partner, all right, in a situation where my training partner hits the mat, okay? From here, I start extending my training partner out and looking to take the back.
Man, that's incredible.
Yes, sir.
So basically you have 2 options from there. Like one, if they posture up, you bring me towards this direction, and if I move towards that direction, then you go underneath me-ish.
Right.
And I bet you can pull off a bunch of leg locks from there.
Sure, yeah.
No, man, that's incredible. Man, I never saw that in my entire life. How did you develop that?
I was doing a lot of cross-body ride for a long time, like back when I used to play mostly half guard and try to take the back. Another big part of my game was always getting to cross-body ride and taking people's backs. That's when I competed in Nogi Worlds as a brown belt. I won 2 Nogi World Championships, and for sure a lot of those matches were won using cross-body ride to take the back. It was like a big part of what I did.
Yeah, no, man, that was incredible. Yeah, so guys, this is one move that's part of his new instruction. That's all about how to go to the back for no gi, and something that he used on his grappling career. Now he uses on MMA, so it's very, very interesting. And it's gonna be at IBJJFanatics.com very soon, so make sure to check it out. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks so much, Garry.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you,
it.
buddy.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.